I need to show the world how good I am.
Boom! Let the games begin.
Everybody thinks I'm with them. Now what? Awesome.
I like it.
It's do or die.
That is full-blown sabotage.
She fails everything.
The new season of Survivor, Wednesday.
It takes all types to play Family Feud, the adventurous one.
Name a way a woman is like a roller coaster ride.
She makes you scream.
The clueless one.
If all the U.S. presidents were alive, who would you date?
Benjamin Franklin? It's up there.
It's not up there.
The discreet one.
I brought you some snacks.
See who shows up this season on Family Feud.
All at REC Arena. WWE TakeOver, Perth, this October. Scan the code. Don't miss it.
I'm not the one who tapped out.
All right, folks, please bear with us here as Joe Tessitore with you as this is what just took place moments ago. And understandably, everybody's trying to gather themselves as my dear friend and colleague Michael Cole was attacked, and then Pat McAfee coming in his defense, and Gunther put him into a sleeper hold, and this was pure chaos as security was here, and a rear naked chokehold, and he choked him out, and it is just an absolute disgusting display, wholly unacceptable, and Pat McAfee is in the care of medical attention right now as we're trying to just get everything settled here ringside here in Vegas.
Water down. Let's go. Clear the way! What's up? Guys, here. Guys, come here. You all right? Good, Pat?
Take care of him.
Get him some water.
All right? Take care of him.
He has some water.
Take care of him.
Oh, no. Listen, no, take the rest of the night off. I sent Tess down there. You've been through a lot. You need to hear with Pat.
I think you broke my nose.
It might have broke your damn nose.
Listen, here's the deal, Adam. How can we do our job? If we're not allowed to have opinions, we're not allowed to talk about this stuff, we're not allowed to have fun, you got to do something.
We were going to deal with this, okay? So I want you to calm down. Look at me. Take the rest of the night off, okay? Take it off.
I am not going to let some bully not allow me to do my job on WrestleMania.
Good for him.
Okay. Joe Tessitore with you here as you just saw what happened with Pat McAfee. Michael Cole, I think, is going to attempt to join me here in a moment. But Gunther, the recently dethroned World Heavyweight Champion, as Michael, who he took an attack himself, and thankfully Pat came to his aid, is somehow going to, I believe, come and join me here. And we're going to continue on with Monday Night Raw. And obviously, I don't even know how Michael can compose himself right now to continue on. Now, Michael's going to settle in here. He says he's good enough to continue on, although all this while we're moments away from the Intercontinental Championship.
You know, it's not even worth it.
Are you okay?
I think he broke my nose.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first, accompanied by Finn Balor and Carlito,
So as everybody knows, last night, Dirty Dom made history, winning his first WWE singles title, that thrilling fatal four-way. When it appeared the Judgment Day Brethren, Finn Balor was in position to claim it. Instead, a well-timed frog splash secured the victory for Dominic Mysterio, now the Intercontinental Champion. Had an 0-3 record at WrestleMania prior to that stunning upset, and wasting no time, turning right around with a 24-hour turnaround for his first title defense. Backlash is presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Injured. Go to forthepeople.com.
I'd love somebody to get us an update on Pat as soon as possible.
This is obviously very testing circumstances for us, as our beloved colleague Pat McAfee was choked out by Gunther moments ago. But we are here to serve you, the fan, document the live event that's in front of us. So Joe Tessitore and Michael Cole ringside as we prepare for this Intercontinental Championship.
Thank you for being here.
Anything for you.
And his opponent from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing 87 kilos, Penta!
You know, Joe, before, and again, I'm out here to do my job. I'm not going to take away from this match. I'm going to try to add to it. But I do want to make one thing clear. If we cannot do our jobs, if we cannot have an opinion, if we cannot celebrate champions on a wonderful weekend like this, and as commentators, we are subject to an assault. And that's what that was. That was an assault.
Absolutely it was.
And Pat McAfee, God bless him, came to my aid, and he ended up paying for it. Adam Pearce needs to do something about Gunther, because if he doesn't, the superstar is going to run roughshod over us each and every time we say something that may be a bit controversial. You know what? Maybe I did cross the line a little bit with a couple of my comments over the past few weeks, and I apologize for that. But we're fans, Joe. You understand that. We all get caught up in the moment. We all get caught up in the emotion, and there's absolutely no way. We're not trained fighters. We shouldn't be subject to attacks like that. That's all I'm going to say about it.
The actions that happened just moments ago can never be condoned, never be tolerated. And I know I echo the general manager, Adam Pearce, in saying that. And Michael, thank goodness you're okay. I don't know how you're down here even composing yourself mentally, let alone physically.
Because again, we can't let bullies prevent us from doing our job. LeBron James isn't attacking Stephen A. Smith when he makes comments about LeBron. They'll have a conversation about it, but it doesn't get physical. And that's what happened here tonight.
Well, what happened this weekend in Vegas was the fatal four-way that went Dirty Dom's way, and now that championship is his, the Intercontinental title.
And Joe, I would like to give props to Dominic Mysterio. And again, I've not been his biggest fan over the years. I've had a lot of issues with the way that he's treated his dad, Rey Mysterio, but he proved to the world last night with three of the best in the game that he could win a major championship, and he did just that.
Meanwhile, you were on the call for this fatal four-way. I thought that the luchador sensation, Penta, looked great. He was at his offensive best with the varied attack. He had the Penta driver on Finn Balor, only to have Braun Breaker save the day. Then hit the Mexican Destroyer on Dominic himself.
Yes, indeed. And Dominic ended up pinning his own Judgment Day colleague, Finn Balor, who's actually out here in support of Dom, which I find a little, well, I wasn't expecting it.
It's interesting last night as Dom's on the early attack here as he came to our post-show set in front of thousands of fans outside Allegiant Stadium, Michael, and he was not bashful about celebrating the moment. He said, I solidified myself. Said, people said, I'll never be as good as your dad. He said, I'm now the greatest Mysterio of all time, and this is exactly the explosiveness that we're seeing out of Penta.
And it's interesting you bring up that quote, because on the Pat McAfee show this morning, John Cena was a guest. John Cena said that he believes Dominic Mysterio at the end of his career may be better than his father ever was.
Wow, that is a massive statement considering the longevity of the Hall of Famer. Now, you sit here and you say we got a quick turnaround for the Intercontinental Championship. You wonder who that favors. And Michael, I would offer this as Dom looks to go flat, but instead eats that big kick from Penta. But perhaps not as much as asked of Dom yesterday in the Fatal 4-Way. Off the top with the crossbody. because early on in that match, he was teamed up with Finn Balor for a lot of the work, while Penta was a target on his own as he goes flying. Man, oh man, 24 hours after crowning a new IC champ, could we be doing it again? Penta's got momentum and he's cooking. Look at him fly.
Bombing, 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 she told us.
It sounded like 10 trains on a track coming towards you full speed.
We told them we're coming. We're coming. What led us to where we are today?
They were coming to find you.
Ukraine. Breadbasket of the world, now breadlines.
California is burning.
These fires get so large that there aren't enough firefighters, airplanes, helicopters.
CBS. There's this real issue of hunger. We don't want to talk about food. When you say you have to reach out to the Taliban and talk to them, how does that work as a woman? I'm not a traitor.
You knew it was stamped top secret. You knew what that meant.
Are you ready for some tough questions?
Okay, that's enough.
Thanks.
I've got a lot of questions I didn't ask.
You will go to college for free!
You know, I don't feel a day older than I was yesterday.
Our lives will be forever changed, but believe me, this too shall pass.
Yes. This?
Okay, let's go.
Good morning, Madam Secretary.
What is the crisis du jour? Are you okay? Because I can easily switch into wife mode.
Spy Museum. You want to meet there?
Yeah. Look at the two of you bonding over espionage. You will have the full backing of the United States. You have my word on that.
I'm not exactly keen about our prospects here.
I didn't ask you to be keen. I asked you to get it done.
Judge Judy never misses a beat.
This is my playpen.
I get that, Your Honor.
Perfect. Next is mental anguish.
Yours or mine? It's getting bad for you.
I don't understand why you're so upset with me.
Does this face look stupid to you? Am I doing all right?
Excellent.
That's what I like to hear.
Judge Judy.
Dominic there, if he went past the count of 5, but he lets this match continue. Dominic came out for the curtain call last night after winning his championship.
You know, you often hear the phrase that a champion is immediately 25% better. Back here in Vegas for Monday Night Raw as Penta challenging Dirty Dom Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship, and looking to rally here 24 hours after Dom Mysterio won the Fatal 4-Way to earn it. And now Penta keying in on that target, right into the cover, hook of the leg. As Finn Balor looks on, Finn Balor, of course, was part of that Fatal 4-Way. Finn Balor was in prime position to possibly win the title, but then all of a sudden, Dirty Dom took advantage with a well-timed frog splash. He was looking for the Penta driver, but instead the counter by Dirty Dom to retain, and the kick out by Penta. And hear the concern from Michael Cole as unique circumstances as to why Cole and I are here ringside to call this championship match. Gunther moments ago came down, had a vicious exchange with Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. Ended up a rear naked chokehold on Pat McAfee as Dominic looks to try to put this away right here. And shoulder up. And it was really horrible and disgusting to see as Pat McAfee.
Can you guys get an update on Pat, please, at some point?
Which obviously concerns all of us ringside, the health and welfare and the medical condition for our beloved Colin. Michael, you yourself took some damage there, and I give you credit for coming out here and serving the fans and joining me on this call.
I mean, again, Joe, it's not about me. It's about all of us as commentators, right? We're brethren, and you can let a guy hijack the show and be a bully like that. We're an important part of this machine as well.
Ooh. Hurricanrana, and look at Penta now, lining it up. He wants it. He did it a night ago, and there it is, Mexican Destroyer.
What a move by Penta, that could turn things around.
Finn Balor looks out with concern, and oh! Just when he thought things were in grasp, Dom rolls out of the ring. The newly minted Intercontinental Champion. First singles title in the career of Dom Mysterio. He points to Finn Balor, he says, take care of business for me, will you please?
Well, Penta...
Oh man! Hurricanrana out onto the floor on Finn Balor, Michael.
Absolutely incredible. Finn was trying to, I don't know if he was trying to encourage Dom or what the case may be, but it backfired either way.
And now, Penta. He's going to climb up top.
Oh, look at Carlito. Hey!
What in the world? That's J.D. McDonough who just pushed him off.
We haven't seen him since he bounced his head off the announce table.
He's been out injured for months. 619 by Dom. J.D. McDonough all of a sudden arrives. Frog splash. Dom Mysterio. First title defense.
Here is your winner, and still Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio!
Tess, you had to believe that Dirty Dom was going to have something up his sleeve.
J.D. McDonough from out of nowhere. The drop kick into the 619. As Carlito, by the way, was distracting Eddie Orengo, and Finn Balor was hesitating, just watching this all unfold, and then the frog splash for victory, and that is how the championship reign of Dirty Dom looks one day in.
And suddenly, Tess, the Judgment Day is back in full strength.
And look who's here to celebrate. The tag team champions. Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, Dirty Dom Mysterio. He retains. Now, Michael, give you just a moment of pause after all the chaos.
Oh, thanks for coming out here.
We're going to put a sport coat on and join you here. But again, we are dealing with a very troubling situation. Our cherished colleague, Pat McAfee, was attacked by Gunther. Michael, you yourself, you were able to move on and return here to cover the event. And once again, we are protected in doing our job, to serve the fans, to give you opinions, to give you analysis, and fully document the event on our terms. No matter how much that bothers Gunther, you never lay hands on the announce team. And right now the concern is Pat McAfee's welfare.
Trying to get an update on Pat as soon as we can, but hey, let's get back to business.
Moments ago, one of the most celebrated luchadors nearly took a title, and meanwhile, WrestleMania this weekend, a more controversial and questionable luchador was celebrating a victory.
Rejoice!
Get this Vikingo thrown out of here!
Despite insurmountable opposition from his jealous, desperate, rule-breaking foes,
Headbutted him right in the face! Phoenix could be out cold!
El Grande Americano has emerged victorious on the grandest stage of them all.
El Grande Americano wins his WrestleMania debut.
The children sing of his honesty and humility. The world stands in awe of his talent and honor. He has reclaimed his throne as the king of Lucha Libre. Today, we celebrate the legend, the icon, the hero, El Grande Americano.
The two men who created arguably the most jaw-dropping, purely shocking, industry-altering moment of the weekend. Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman by his side. They join us live next.
We're supposed to follow the evidence, but sometimes that's not enough.
Every clue, every mystery, and every twist after twisted twist.
The devil's coming around now, honey. You better lock your front door.
No one does crime drama better than CSI.
All these years, you ever think you've had enough?
I'm just getting started.
You're about to find out who runs the show.
It's a large volume of blood.
Let's track down this killer.
Your heart is rust and your soul is gray.
We have somebody dealing the death card.
We all gotta die sometime.
Welcome to Las Vegas.
The devil's coming around now, honey.
It takes all types to play Family Feud, the adventurous one.
Name a way a woman is like a roller coaster ride.
She makes you scream. The clueless one.
If all the U.S. presidents were alive, who would you date?
Benjamin Franklin. It's up there.
It's not up there.
The discreet one.
I brought you some snacks.
See who shows up this season on Family Feud. It takes all types to play Family Feud, the Doghouse Daddy.
What's the least sexy thing your wife has ever worn?
Granny panties, Steve.
The Family Blabbermouth.
Grandma's sick of Grandpa falling asleep in the middle of what?
Going to the bathroom.
Hyman, get up off this toilet!
See all the types on Family Feud.
WWE 5 is louder than ever. And they're bringing the noise city to city.
We're taking off. We're taking off. We're taking off. We're taking off now. We on the way.
So get ready to join the action. 14 brand new events. Tickets on sale Friday.
Accompanied by the wise man, Paul Heyman, Seth freaking Rollins!
You know, there's a lot, Joe, that I'd love to say about Rollins and Heyman, but I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself tonight. But
Michael, it was 2 weeks ago tonight that you were right here when Seth Rollins nearly stomped Paul Heyman's head through the ring. And then it was 2 nights ago when they go from that to not even needing eye contact or any form of communication to team up against Roman Reigns and CM Punk. And now here they are, united.
Well, you know, excuse me.
Are you okay? Do you need anything?
I'm good. Paul Heyman was on Pat's show this morning, and I asked him the question, how long was this plan in place? Never answered it. How much did you pay Seth to get back involved? Never answered. Hope we get some answers tonight.
The winner of the historic triple threat match. A guy who said the winner of that will define his career and the industry in the coming years. Seth Rollins with Paul Heyman now by his side.
I am a visionary. I took a wise man from Roman Reigns. I stole CM Punk's best friend. I am the winner of the main event of WrestleMania. I am
oh boy.
Well, what he is a guy getting a visit from his bitter rival. Jackets off.
Well, Paul Heyman can't be happy either. Because consider this man his best friend and they stab him in the back.
That right hand is wrapped for damage, for clobbering time.
Punk's here for a fight, Joe.
Here they go. Punk, Rollins, 48 hours after the Mania main event.
And Punk taking out all that frustration.
Just beating down Rollins into the corner. Right hand after right hand and stomp after stomp right onto him. CM Punk now is going to turn his attention to the quote-unquote career best friend.
You better roll out of that ring, Paul. Oh, the distraction by Heyman. Oh, no!
Oh, stop!
Well, Heyman paid some dividends there, distracting Punk to allow Rollins to hit the stomp.
We are going to conclude the weekend of WrestleMania 41 by propelling the news all the way to WrestleMania 42. There is a new, reigning, defending, undisputed number one top star in this entire industry. Ladies and gentlemen, Seth freaking Rollins!
He declares him a number one top star. But a tribal chief is here too.
Another man who was betrayed, stabbed in the back. And Joe Roman Reigns is fixing for a fight.
Look at Paul Heyman's face. Here comes Roman. Spear! A massive spear! And now Heyman's hold him. Superman punch! Oh my! Wise man isn't so wise now, is he?
And I don't think Roman's done yet. Roman's not done yet.
Oh no. He's lining up to spear Heyman. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God!
Who the? That was a human missile intercept.
Braun Breaker! Joe, he's not done yet.
He's coming to the outside.
Roman's defenseless. Oh, big uppercut back.
Shocking arrival, Braun Breaker. And he's revving up the engine. He's thinking super spear. 23 miles an hour. Right through timekeeper. The devastating force, speed, velocity, and the unexpected arrival of Braun Breaker into the fray.
Paul Heyman has apparently changed the game again.
Listen, if you're playing the chessboard of this industry for the long-term future, Braun Breaker is the piece that you want. And here comes Seth Rollins again with a stomp of CM Punk. So Roman has taken multiple spears, and Punk has taken multiple stomps. And just when you thought you knew how Paul Heyman was playing that chessboard, perhaps he's 3 moves ahead.
After shocking the world by forging an alliance with Seth Rollins, has the wise man solidified Braun Breaker as the next Paul Heyman guy.
Do you also find putting on shoes awkward? Do it like me. Put them on easily without using your hands. It's like an invisible shoehorn helping you step right into the shoe. You don't even have to bend down. Just slide your foot in and you're done. Try it. Skechers Slip. Hands free.
It takes all times to play Family Feud. The Tell It All.
Name something Grandma wears that might also fit Grandpa.
Yeah, I know my grandma used to have a beard.
The Spicy Seniors.
Hey, Eddie, why they call you Fast Eddie?
Because he made me so happy so fast.
Whoa! Steve, it was a triple and a home run, baby.
See who shows up all season on Family Feud.
If we do this, we do it the right way. Let's find the killer.
I'm in.
Me too. Me 3.
I would not miss this for the world.
All right, saddle up.
We have a federal agent in possible danger.
Somebody's targeting us.
Find out who.
I'm gonna meet ya.
That's like trying to find Waldo blindfolded. How can you not know who Waldo is?
Who's Waldo?
I will do anything to get my baby back.
All hell's gonna break loose.
No! Talk to me! Where's the girl? Go die!
We've got nothing else to go on.
Where is my daughter?
Gibbs, take this lunatic down.